In this video guide, we're going to see how we can export from Blender and import in other software like Unreal Engine for interaction and much more. And so right here, I'm using a scene that I prepared for the Blender video course. And if you're interested, you'll find this in the channel. So this is an architecture containing a lot of models and textures and stuff. So cameras, lights. So my suggestion when you want to export in whatever application is first of all go to File and go down here to External Data and pack all the resources. So this way it's going to be packed with everything that is needed in another application. And of course, you always need to do some work, but this will make probably things a little bit easier. And perhaps you also want to clean up first, like purge and use data that you don't need. So before you pack and save, so that basically you have everything in one Blender file, but that's not enough. We need to go to File, Export, and the format that you can use is FBX and GLB. Now, in another video, we talked about the FBX, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the GLB. So choose GLB, export, and I'm saving this into this folder right here. And here you can choose what to import or not. And format, choose GLB. So everything is going to be in one file instead of having like a separate file, 3D file and the textures. So again, this should make something a little bit faster, but one way or another, you need to work in a real engine. But anyway, so here you can choose. Also, one thing I would do is apply the modifiers. Otherwise, like arrays and other modifiers that you used in Blender will not work in in a real engine on any other software. So make sure that you make meshes for geometry, and for example, if you're using geometry nodes and stuff, try to bake, save, pack everything, apply everything, etc., etc. You can choose if you want animation, bones, and stuff like that, or just turn it off. Okay, once you finished with the selection of what you need, what you don't need, just click on Export GLTF 2.0 and wait for that to be exported. Should take, well, depend on the scene, but this is a really big scene, also has interior, so it takes quite a while to export from Blender and also import in Unreal Engine. So I will open now Unreal Engine, and in the meanwhile, if you want and you never use Blender, you can download it free, and it's open source from the website. Also, Unreal Engine, you will need Epic Games for that, which is an application which will help you to install and launch the latest Unreal Engine version, which at this time is 5.7. And we created a video course in Unreal Engine 5 in the channel. And if you're looking for this course in the channel, just type Unreal video course. Try to be careful in the spelling. So you'll find the video course with a lot of videos on many topics. And also for Blender, you will find video course among many others. You can check the playlist, check the English playlist, of course. And so here I am in Unreal Engine, and I don't want to create a new project. You can create a new project, and I created a new project using just a blank document. So it's kind of an empty landscape with no code, nothing. But in Unreal Engine, you can do third-person interaction. You can use vehicles. You can use virtual reality and first-person, etc., etc. So you can actually interact and navigate the scene. So I chose again the blank, and you just need to put a name down here and just create a new project. I'm not doing this right now because it takes time. So just jumping ahead, you need to wait a few minutes. But I've already created one, which is this one right here. So I've made some tests with FBX and with GLB. They both work in a way, but you always need to fix things one way or the other at the time. So hopefully there are other formats that work better, like we're going to investigate that later on. So I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to open it up. Again, I'm doing this because in this scene, I've already imported the file. So it takes a lot of time if the scene is too heavy. So make sure you have like at least half an hour. And by the way, the GLB packed file is really heavy. It's kind of like almost half a gigabyte. And this is the scene that that is the blank scene. But here I created more levels. So well, anyway, to import, you can go here and import content from here, or you go to File and go to Import in the level and just import the file. So just pick the file that you saved. In my case, I've saved this in the export folder called this one here, GLB. You can see it's pretty heavy compared to the FBX. This is the packed FBX and this is the packed GLB. So I hope that you will find more data if you import like this rather than the FBX. But either way, you need to do some work. So just open, I'm not gonna do it right now, just import and just wait because it's gonna take a while. Now I've already done this in another layer, so I'm just gonna open an existing layer, which is the lesson 30. Okay, let me see if I find it here in the recent layers. And there you go. So this is what I have imported. And well, some textures are there. This is also kind of a PBR, more advanced material, which has been imported using GLB. Also, the glass doesn't look bad. So compared to FBX, I think I would choose GLB. It works a little bit better and lets me do less things. And of course, I can navigate around. And water, I need to recreate this. Maybe it didn't take the bump because I think I use a bump procedural map for this. So use pixel textures rather than procedural maps. And then I also imported models from Sketchfab, which works pretty good. And especially models with unwrapped textures, they work pretty good. So you can use, for example, Substance, ZBrush to create models and things like that. Okay, now when you are in Unreal Engine, you can also animate doors opening, things like that. Also here, materials are looking good. And there's some flickering because there is the base of the Unreal world, which is right there. It's kind of a piece of a landscape. So if I need to turn it off to turn off that flickering, and still, I think there are like too many pavements here. So, and we don't have a texture here. So there's a missing textures, or maybe it's still calculating. So, well, make sure you check what is missing. Try to recreate it directly here in Unreal Engine. And again, you have an entire course for that. This looks really cool. This is a painting and a frame created again in Blender. So yeah, we need to do fixing and stuff like that, but we can definitely do it. And we'll find here all the various meshes that we created in Blender. So this will be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Join the channel to support us. Check out other courses and video guides. So thanks for watching and see you in the next.